Because Prabhupada is to come here. Prabhupada belongs to this same Gotra. You know the meaning of Gotra? Same lineage, family heritage. During that time, in British time, this place was considered to be the most rich person's place, Mallik families. They were the richest people in Bengal. There are Mallik Bajar and Mallik, so many Malliks. They are in the same lineage of Subarna Banik family. So Prabhupada is to come here, and this is the place of Asia's first zoo. But we are not going to see the zoo because we are here to hear Krishna Katha. Hare Bol! So now the family member, Mr. Tapendra Narayan Mallik Prabhu, he is here, who arranged our stay here and Katha here. So we really thank. It is a heritage place. Even for anybody comes to Calcutta, they visit this place. But inside we are not allowed today because there are some restrictions. So many people together cannot go. Personally, individually you can come. About this place also vividly has been written in the Hidden Treasure of Calcutta. You can go through that. So now may I request His Holiness Bhakti Gauram Narayan Maharaj to speak something about Srila Prabhupada. Then Bhakti Ashray Vaishnav Maharaj, and then Loknath Maharaj will also come. And so many speakers are there. I hope that you are all enjoying, including the Sonabad, the heat. So may I request Maharaj to come.
Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prasari Nirvishesha Sanyavadi Pasattare Pratari Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gauravacchavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So today we are very fortunate to be here in this place which is connected to Srila Prabhupada. Actually, we are all grateful to the Calcutta Temple Management for engaging us to glorify Srila Prabhupada and drown us in the ocean of Srila Prabhupada's pastimes. Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, is not only a Calcutta boy, as we have heard many times. He is actually a boy from the spiritual world, and he also belongs to this universe. Srila Prabhupada came from the spiritual world to deliver us, the conditioned souls of this universe. And in this regard, we can see that how Srila Prabhupada has spread the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all over the world. And as a result, we all have come together here and sitting in this place to glorify Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Prabhupada, though he was born in Kolkata, and he was also a resident sannyasi in Vrindavan, but feeling compassionate towards the suffering conditioned souls of this world, Srila Prabhupada departed from Calcutta to preach Krishna consciousness in America. And in America, we all know how Srila Prabhupada had to struggle and how sometimes Srila Prabhupada would feel disappointed because Krishna was testing his determination, though he had 2 heart attacks on the way, but by Krishna's mercy he survived. And Srila Prabhupada had a very nice prayer to Krishna that if Lord Krishna wants him, so he would preach his glories in the Western world. And if Lord Krishna does not want him to preach, then he will meet his fate. But Krishna was very merciful, and he came in dream of Srila Prabhupada while he was traveling in the Jaladuta Sea. And Prabhupada could see that he was sitting in the boat and Krishna himself was rowing the boat. So Srila Prabhupada became very confident that now Krishna is the captain of my boat, so now I will be successful in my mission. And when Srila Prabhupada arrived in America, so he had to go through so many difficulties, and sometimes he would feel so much disappointed that he would come back to India's Kinship Company office and ask them when your ship is leaving to India. And then he will get an answer from the official staff and then come back. Then he would think, let me try for some more time. And then again he would try for some time, then again he would feel disappointed, and then again he would go back to India's Kinship Company office and would ask them when your ship is going back to India. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada would go to India's Kinship Company's office after feeling disappointed. Then he would hear that when the ship is going back to India, then he will come back. Again he will think, I will try for some more time. So after going for a few times and asking in this India's Kinship Company that when their ship was coming to India, then one of the official staff once asked Srila Prabhupada, that Swamiji, you are every time coming to our office and asking us when our ship is going back to India, but you are never going back to India. So then Srila Prabhupada said what can I do? When I feel disappointed, I come to you and ask when your ship is going back to India because I think I would go back to India. But when I go back from here, then I get some more inspiration. And then I think, let me try for some more time. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada actually struggled hard to establish this Krishna consciousness movement in America. So Srila Prabhupada had full faith on the holy name of the Lord and on the spiritual master and Krishna. Srila Prabhupada would pray to Lord Krishna after seeing the situation in America and how people were habituated in drinking, habituated in meat eating, habituated in illicit sex and gambling. So Srila Prabhupada would be thinking how I am going to preach to them about Krishna. So he would pray to Krishna that, my dear Lord, you are in the heart of all living entities. So if you are in the heart of all living entities, please, sitting in their heart, please inspire them so they will hear about you and then become your devotee. Krishna would, Srila Prabhupada would pray to Krishna for the conditioned souls of this world. And then he was always feeling that his spiritual master was always with him. He was never feeling alone. In that situation, like sometimes Prabhupada would stay with the hippies. And one night, Srila Prabhupada, there was some disturbance. A hippie, after drinking and taking LSD, he was shouting in the middle of the night and creating disturbances. And Srila Prabhupada has to leave that place in the middle of the night without bringing his belongings. And he was on the road. Did not know where to go, where to stay, whom to approach. So in that condition, Prabhupada actually stayed in America to start this Krishna consciousness movement. So those devotees who have come to Krishna consciousness, they should read Srila Prabhupada's Lilamrita, hear about Prabhupada, and should know that how our founder Acharya had struggled so much to establish this Krishna consciousness movement and to deliver this whole world. When we know, we understand Srila Prabhupada's suffering for this humanity, then we can understand our responsibility, our duty, that if our founder Acharya has struggled so hard, then we should get some inspiration that we should also struggle to preach this Krishna consciousness movement all over the world. This Krishna consciousness movement is not a place for enjoyment. Of course, the enjoyment will come when we preach Krishna's message, when we follow Prabhupada's instruction. The enjoyment will come automatically. But here we have to understand our responsibility, our duty, that how we can sacrifice our life, we can dedicate our life to preach this Krishna consciousness for the benefit of the whole world, by which we can please Krishna and his pure devotee Srila Prabhupada. So, Prabhupada will be very much pleased and ask that when you see that we all the members of the Krishna consciousness movement work together, work cooperatively and dedicate our life for the mission of Srila Prabhupada. Then Prabhupada will bless us and automatically we will get the spiritual bliss and make advancement in spiritual life. So I will start here and ask Bhakti Sri Maharaj to speak something. Hare Krishna.
Bhakti Maharaj ki jai. So Bhakti Vaishnav Maharaj is a senior disciple of His Holiness the Bhakti Maharaj and serving many years in Vrindavan. We are very honored to have his association today.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रदाय निर्विशेष पुण्यवादी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 कांक्षाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यो च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो। So we all are here in Kolkata to observe the Golden Jubilee function of Prabhupada's Jaladuta Yatra, and in this occasion also, by the grace of Anandamohan Prabhu and the team with him in Kolkata, somehow we get this special opportunity to visit these places. I am also first time here, and many of us I think were first time here. But Prabhupada is our spiritual grandfather, and we are all his grandsons in his family of ISKCON. So this is the place I heard that nearby Prabhupada's birthplace, and this huge building, this belongs to some of his distant related family members, Malik families. And 50 years before Prabhupada got Jaladuta in Kolkata, but just 100 years before, Prabhupada would be only 20 years old boy walking in this place around. So when he was 20 years old, he must be staying somewhere here. Just imagine the history of ISKCON 100 years before. He was the only one person living here among hundreds and thousands. But who knows that he will create an institution, he will create a society where the whole world can come and stay and chant Hare Krishna. And instead we see that in world record in Guinness book that in the nationality around 106, 108, 120 national people there here to observe this function. And the same person, Prabhupada used to say sometimes that ISKCON is my body. So if ISKCON is body, so anybody member of ISKCON, they are the parts of Prabhupada. Sometimes we say that Prabhupada belongs to ISKCON. ISKCON is Prabhupada, Prabhupada is ISKCON. So if we just somehow or other, there are many sadhana bhajan, but if we somehow or other do a sadhana to stay in ISKCON, there will be many difficulties, but still we just stay on in his movement, in his body, then definitely we will success our life. So Srila Prabhupada, I was just hearing Maharaj, that Maharaj was telling how Prabhupada was taking difficulties in Western countries. But I was thinking that before going to Western countries, when he was here in this place, and what would be which mood we saw in the film Avasharan, that how the British government and how the fightings going between Muslims and Hindus and all these places. And Prabhupada used to go to college, he was a scholar in college, he used to win the debates, he used to take part in dramas, he was a political figure. It's like a great student having all such qualities. But I don't know whether you would manifest such symptoms that in future he will make the world, he will become the world Acharya. I don't know. But it was hidden. The quality, the power was hidden within him. Somehow or other he manifested it after. But the same personality who became the world Acharya, and because of whose effort we all are here glorifying him, and who can make the whole world chant Hare Krishna together under one banner, ISKCON. So the same person before 100 years or so, he was wandering here in this place, staying here. So to just, this is a tirtha for us. So we should be very grateful, and we can see this place, chant here, and we see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He used to take the dust from the place where he said, this is my Gurudev's place. Chaitanya Duvarisi. So he is our Prabhupada is our real founder Acharya, and by whose mercy we are all trying to success our life. So we should be very, very grateful to the team, and we should be very, very fortunate and try to pay obeisances here in this place, try to take little dust and remember Prabhupada's mood and message. If we can try to follow a little bit of it, then we can success our life. Hare Krishna. Leknath Maharaj is just arriving, so maybe in the meantime, he will come.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्णा. So first of all, I want permission from the Vaishnavas that I will mix my lecture for what time I have been given. Being a professor in the university, I know the time lecture, English and Hindi. But Srila Prabhupada always spoke with me in Hindi. So, and also he kindly encouraged me to translate his books into Hindi. You heard my translation, approved me. So I just limit myself to the pastime of Srila Prabhupada in Calcutta. I had the fortune of taking birth in the family of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. My father, grandfather, they were all Gaudiya Vaishnavas. They were initiated in 1940 from Krishna Chaitanya Das Babaji Maharaj. So I knew Bengali, I learned Bengali to very short. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, my grandfather taught me Bengali. Before the initiation, I had read Chaitanya Bhagavad, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Yavash, Kirtan. First time devotees that came to Allahabad around 1970, so Prabhupada brought them. And on the way to visit Allahabad, there is a big Hanumanji lying near the Ganges, about 20 feet long. And every year Ganges come and submerge Hanumanji. Our year came there. My father passed, the Guru Maharaj passed away long back. So I was thinking to whom I should take initiation from. So Srila Prabhupada, when I saw him in that Magh Mela, there was half Kumbh. He had 6 years, 25 years. So he was speaking in Chaitanya Charitamrita in Hindi. Without talking to him, just seeing him, I had to say my Guru Maharaj. Next day, 3-4 days after I went there, it's a long story, so I just cut short. I got initiation, don't know what is Ray Castle, don't know about Lalit Mohan Singh Ray. And Srila Prabhupada from Allahabad, he went to Gorakhpur and he was invited for a procession. There Mahaprabhu came to Banaras, so they celebrate Nagar Kirtan. So Srila Prabhupada and his party was invited for that festival. So Prabhupada came there and I also in meantime 3-4 days I went back to the permission of my father, come back to Banaras. I was a student of BHU, engineering student. Loknath Maharaj ki So Prabhupada is staying in Mr. Lalit Mohan Singh Ray's house in Banaras. I saw him in the procession. Next day I went to see him in the morning in the house. So I'll let you know afterwards. So 71, I got it in February 71 and March, Prabhupada wrote, come to Mayapur. I'm going to Mayapur, come with me. From Banaras I went there, but Prabhupada could not come. Krishna Maharaj and Tirthas that time, ISKCON Maharaj, 20 devotees were there in Navadvip town. So I went with him, Prabhupada was in Calcutta. I had his darshan. Some university boys came, Prabhupada said, there is Shara, Kishu Lajjana hai. University Thake, Tilak, Harinam. Then we went for a morning walk in Victoria, I was fortunate.
Why took Franklin and how many grand disciples of Prabhupada are here? What a grand number. Yeah, Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj was saying yesterday, he did not become Prabhupada's disciple, but the grand disciples are even more dear to Srila Prabhupada than his Father loves children, but Father loves the grandchildren more, right? This experience also of this world. So you, most of you, grand disciples of Srila Prabhupada have gathered here. So not only us, the direct disciples of